Hey friends, welcome back to Mama Birds and to another grocery haul video. I think that moving forward, I'm going to do 2 weeks of grocery shopping in one video. So stay tuned for those videos. Here's the next one. We're starting with Costco, and then I will show you where we grocery shop the rest of the week. Welcome to Mama Birds. Again, if you're new, consider subscribing. We do tons of grocery shopping, feeding bellies around here, lots of home stuff, mom stuff, tips and tricks along the way to try and help you be the best mama or dad that you can be. So I did a short earlier last week about the coffee haul, and this is the coffee that we purchased. It's a Western Family signature coffee, but these are almost 1 kilogram bags, and we got them for I think just under $10 per bag. Now these are whole beans, and that is not something that we are typically doing in this house, but it might be something that we're doing moving forward. I mean, obviously we have the beans to do it now, but coffee is just so expensive for us, so this might be our option moving forward. I did purchase this little beauty. It's just an electric Mainstays coffee grinder. I think it was like $18, and for the $18 coffee grinder and the deal that we got on the coffee, it was still cheaper to go that route than it was to buy the regular ground coffee. So like I said, this is probably something that we're going to have to start doing moving forward, is grinding our own beans for our coffee, because it's just too expensive in our area. So the coffee we got at Bilo. I believe the sale is now over. Unfortunately, now that I'm showing you the haul, it ended yesterday. Sorry, but I'm sure that they will put it on again. It is a Western Family brand, so it is their kind of house brand. So I'm sure that something similar will go on sale again, and hopefully I'll be able to let you know sooner so that you can take advantage if you have a Bilo in your area. Anyway, next up was Costco today. I got my cereal. This is my favorite cereal. Yes, it's not the best option, but you know, here we are. Ziploc bags. These are on sale right now for executive members. I saved $4 for the medium size and $3 for the large size. Sorry, I just realized that these are upside down, but they're just Ziploc bags, and we do a lot of, freezer packing around here. So it's super helpful. Plus, I've been really enjoying putting sort of like make ahead craft ideas for my kid into Ziploc bags, and then, just keeping them in the bags once we're done doing the craft, because there's always leftover pieces and I can always get a second use out of it. Otherwise, it just goes in the garbage. So this is an easy way for me to just throw the extra crafts into a bag, and then we can do it again, which is super awesome. Anyway, this is two layers of eggs, so it's 60 eggs. These are about $20.25 or so. I'll get to that in a second. Brown sugar, this is about $4.25. This Ancient Grains bread is fantastic. It is from Dempster's. It is on sale right now at Costco for the next couple weeks. It is $6.49 for 3 loaves, and that's a fantastic price. Usually one of these is about $3.99 in my regular store, so I basically got one for free. I might go back and get another 3-pack so that I can put it in the freezer, but we will put one in our pantry or our bread box, and then the other 2 will probably go in the freezer. Milk, staple in our house. And then getting back to this grapeseed oil, I know seed oils are super like faux pas right now, but I don't like baking with olive oil. I find it just too heavy, and I just don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of canola oil. I'm not a huge fan of any of the other types of oil, vegetable oil and things like that, but this one seems to be okay. It's not terrible on Yuka. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but I can share that app. It's an app where you can scan groceries just by the barcode, and it will tell you if there's junk ingredients or what have you, dyes and etc. in the food itself. Anyways, this is like a 6 out of 10, so I'm okay with that right now. But anyway, they were on sale. I saved $4 per jug, so I think I paid $14 for each of them, and olive oil of this size was like $30. So just for perspective, like it's literally double and I can't afford that. So this is a great option in my opinion. I like how it bakes. I like how it cooks. It's really good for salad dressings, and I've just found it's a good all around oil. So I'm happy with it, and I stocked up because it was on sale. Hey you guys, I'm really sorry the audio messed up on this little clip here, but my next haul that you're gonna see in this video is from the Real Canadian Superstore, and it was actually done a couple days before this Costco haul. So here's Superstore. Hey friends, it is a new day and we have done a larger grocery shop than typical. So I'm going to show you the haul that we got. This haul, these items were from our one of our local stores. It's called the Real Canadian Superstore, and I'm not sure if they're international or not, but it's basically a wholesale club. You don't have to pay to be a member, but you do get member perks. So I do like shopping there because I can get cash back on groceries, which is super important, especially when you're on a budget. So this is a preferred grocery store in my area. We also shop at Costco, we also shop at Walmart, and we also shop at Bilo. And those are our main go-to grocery locations. But this is a grocery haul from the Real Canadian Superstore, and I'm going to show you what we got. But first, this is my super score of the day. I've mentioned before that my kid and I, we utilize our family resource center in our area, and they always have things that are either gently used, new, or just by donation. They have clothing and furniture, obviously. They sometimes have food that is shelf stable, and it's just a really good resource. We go there any day during the week, and we get to play in their gym, and it's super fantastic. And on Fridays they have art class, so it's a little bit less high energy, so it's a little bit more calmer of a day. And I noticed that somebody had dropped off these amazing tables. They're almost new. There's a couple little you know, like imperfections, but they haven't even been put together. Like these are the legs for this table. Like, see here, this is what I mean by like not quite perfect. Like, I mean, but who cares? I'll just get some glue and glue that down. They haven't even put together. The resource center did put together one, but I'm probably gonna redo that because I don't think that those screws are in quite like they should be. And then this is just like a older sort of trash bin, and in my area it gets down well below negative 35 degrees. So currently I store dirty diapers on the outside of my door in a garbage can, but I need something that I'm going to be able to, somewhere I'm going to be able to store them for the winter inside my house. So this is going to be perfect because it's not huge. So for scale, you can see how big it is. Excuse my living room because that's where my kid plays. But for scale, this will definitely house probably a couple days worth of diapers, and then I can just change it out, no problem. I'm just going to use my kitchen garbage bags for this. But the bonus part, lid, everybody, it has a lid. So I'm super pumped about this little score, and I paid $0 for these items, so I'm super pumped about it because we were about to drop a couple $100 on some side tables, and now we have them in our life, and they're not bad. They're in pretty good shape, so I'm pretty happy about it. While I'm on the floor, I might as well share the items that I did pick up. Right now, the Wholesale Club has a deal where if you spend $100 in child products, then, or like diapers, wipes, I think toilet paper was included in that, but I didn't need any, so I didn't get any. But if you spend $100, you get 20,000 points, which works out to $20 back. So I basically got the wipes for free, and the diapers we will use. Obviously, my kiddo's currently in size 6, and he will be for a little bit longer, but I figured we would grab a pack of 7s because, I mean, next up is size 7s. And then these were also included with the kid items. They are life jackets, like little swim trainers. I ended up getting 3 of them. They were regular $25, I believe, and I got them for $3.47. They were on clearance. There was a limit of 4. I probably should have got 4 because I actually do have a friend that has a little girl, and she would have loved it. But I think to be fair, I think she already has one. So I got 3. We're gonna use one for us for sure. I have another mama friend who is gonna have a little in a couple weeks now. And so she's gonna need one for next summer, and then the other one we will give to another kiddo. Changing up a bit, usually I go left to right, but we're gonna go right to left because these items were not technically grocery. These napkins, they were 99 cents a pack, so I got one. These are tooth flosser things. The bananas didn't look very good, so I only got a couple. Milk, dark roast coffee. We got the no name brand because currently the coffee that we typically get is outrageously expensive. I think it's almost doubled in price, you guys. Like, how ridiculous. Anyway, I'm waiting for coffee to go on sale because I just can't justify spending what it costs right now in regular price. So I'll wait for it to go on sale, or I'll wait for Costco to come in with something that we enjoy. 3 pack of cucumbers. These were $2.85 on sale. Regular, I think they're like $4.99. Eggs is a staple. These are regularly on sale. These are large eggs. These were $10.18. Loaf of bread. This is random. Mike really likes it, and so I just grab it. They're $1.50, so whatever. And we got some chicken. This was on sale. The sale price I think is $5.85 a pound, which is a sale price in my area. I always see people getting chicken for like $2 a pound, and I wish. So this will feed our family for 3 meals. For $25. It is what it is. Then I found this chicken. The Wholesale Club always has discounted priced meat. There's nothing wrong with this. It wasn't packaged a month ago. Technically it's best before. We still got 2 days, I think, maybe 3 days from today. So I'm not worried about it. We're going to have this for dinner tonight, and then the rest we'll put in the freezer, and next time we'll pull it out. But this is definitely going to be at least 2 meals for my dinner, or for my family. So for $16 less 30% win for me. And these were pork chops. These were also on sale. They're $6.55 a kilogram. So I think that works out to like $2.90, $2.80, something like that. Divide by 2.2 to get your pound per pound. But this is going to be at least 3 dinners for us. Like, I'm pretty sure like this is a huge pork chop. So, but they are bone in. So I'm probably going to package them in 2s, and we'll cook 2 for a meal. So there is 6 in there. So that's 3 meals for us for $13. That's a good deal. So moving into the side, this is a massive this is 10 pounds, I think. Yeah, 10 pounds of yellow onions. These are just, general yellow onions. What I do is I cut them all up at the same time, and I put them in the freezer, and I pull them out to cook with them. I will keep a couple of the onions raw in my fridge, and we will use them as we need them. But I prefer to have my onions in the freezer. They don't stink up my fridge if I double bag them, and they cook up just fine from frozen. So I really enjoy that. We'll do that as a project together. Apples my kid asked for. These are just the naturally imperfect ones that are offered by the Real Canadian Wholesale Club. You will get imperfections on them. They aren't beautiful, A-grade apples, but my kid loves them, and I'm happy to buy them. They are inexpensive, and they're fruit. I mean, come on. Robin Hood flour. This is just all-purpose original flour. This is one of the flours that I do enjoy. I like that it is got your Canadian wheat stamp on it. There's, nothing wrong with this flour. I really enjoy it. Actually, it's good for bread, and my sourdough starter actually does react really well with this, even though it's not like, bougie flour. I think this bag was $12.99 or something like that. And this is 10 kgs. So this is 22 pounds of flour for $12.99. coffee creamer. This is absolutely a treat that Mike and we just can't get off of it. I've been looking at different recipes on how to make my own, but it is what it is. Even more so now, actually, I'm looking to like make my own coffee mate because these are $5 each, which is outrageous. Today I got them on sale. They were $4.50 a piece, so I saved 50 cents. But yeah, I am looking at different options. This is a sesame oil. It's just really great for like stir fries or putting on any sort of like Asian dressing or something like that. I did get a couple pairs because my kid was like asking like crazy, but they're very soft and already bruising. They definitely didn't look like this when I put them in the bag. So yeah, I think my kiddo may have got a hold of them in the cart. So we're gonna have to eat these today. And then some applesauce. These are the organic applesauce that President's Choice has. They come in all different flavors. They're just like your Go-Go Squeeze. The only difference is that the containers are much bigger. In comparison to Go-Go Squeeze, I think they're like this big, which is fine. I mean, my kid will eat both. He likes both of them, but I like that there's more in this one, and they're $1 a piece, so I got 10. I just wanted to share a super fun thing that we actually ended up buying. These are like reusable applesauce pouches. They're fantastic. I absolutely would buy them again. They are a pain to clean, let me tell you. So yes, we absolutely do the reusable options, but in a pinch and for convenience, we absolutely still buy applesauce in those prepackaged containers. But I'm working on it. I've definitely been intentional about some of the things that I've been putting in our freezer in regards to fruit and vegetables so that I can make our own applesauce, snacks. I do have applesauce. We have cherries, we have peaches. We have lots of different vegetables regularly all the time. I am going to do some carrots and beets, so that will be another option that we can put into the applesauces for my kid. But again, we're all just doing our best here, and those applesauces are absolutely for the win every once in a while, especially when we're on the road. So you guys, what do you think it cost me for all of this stuff? Drum roll. $258 and change was the grand total. Hey guys, so that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching this massive grocery haul shopping weeks fiasco. I don't even know what I'm gonna call these videos, but I just figured it would be a little bit easier for me, honestly, to consolidate all of my grocery shopping into one video, and hopefully that works for you. I think it will. I don't think anybody's gonna complain, and I'll probably try and do one of these videos once a month. Stay tuned for my next video. We're gonna do some cleaning in my kitchen, and I am stoked about it because there is one space in my kitchen that I'm exhausted by, and we're gonna take care of it right away. So stay tuned, consider subscribing, and we will catch you in the next one.